Hey guys, Mono here. Today I'm going to bring you a guide on support Maokai. Now, with the buffs that Maokai received on patch 6.6 to his MR growth stat and the increase on his base MR, I think Maokai has a pretty valuable spot in the bot lane. Maokai's support is also great at teaching the support role because of his simple mechanics, learning how to prioritize targets, knowing your all-in potential, and mastering vision control. So let's get started. So for runes, I go 3 armor quints, 9 armor reds, 9 health yellows, and 6 MR and 3 mana regen blues. This stuff is pretty straightforward because you want to be as tanky as possible on Maokai and also have a little bit of mana since his abilities do cost quite a bit. For Masteries, I go 0, 12, 18 with Bond of Stone as my keystone. You could switch up some stuff in the defensive tree. I personally like to go Insight over Perseverance because I prioritize my Flash Root engage, and Maokai is tanky enough in fights as he already is. For maxing abilities, I start by taking Q at level 1 and going W, then Q again, and then E at level 4. I max Q first, W second, and E last, and taking my ultimate whenever I can. And finally, for your build, you obviously want to go tanky. Go to the Targon support item into Eye of the Equinox or Face of the Mountain. Swiftness boots are the way to roll usually, but they're about to get a heavy nerf in patch 6.12, so I would go with Mobies, Ninja Tabis, or Merc Treads, or whatever you need according to your game. After I have my support items and boots, I go whatever their team is ahead and build the tanky option for it. If their ADs are strong, I go Frozen Heart and the mana and the tanky stats are great, and if they have a lot of magic damage, I go Locket of the Iron Solari. A final build should look something like this on the right hand side. Other items like Righteous Glory, Randuin's Omen, and even Banner Command work pretty well on Maokai. You would ideally pick Maokai into a team composition that can lock down an enemy carry, which usually there's a hyper carry marksman every game, which makes support Maokai pretty great. You'd also want to pair support Maokai with a good all-in AD carry. Jhin, Lucian, Draven, Kalista, which are just some of the AD carries that work very well. There are others that do fine, but these ones create very strong all-in bot lanes. Some AD carries that you don't want to pair with Maokai are the ones that just want to farm and poke in lane and don't necessarily have exceptional 2v2 potential. Some things that support Maokai has a difficult time dealing with is support champions that have good disengage and peel, like Janna, Soraka, and Morgana. They prevent Maokai's job of locking down the priority target and have tools to make Maokai rather useless. Also, playing into strong duelists like Vayne can be difficult too because they have tools to burst you down quickly and are very slippery. So let's get into the tips section of the video and learn a thing or two about how to play support Maokai to your maximum potential. The first is as standard as it gets, and that's your level 2 power spike, one of the easiest tricks in the book. Maokai's Q plus W combo has great all-in potential at level 2 and is ideal if you have an AD that can all-in with you. It's a great way to gain an early advantage, so be looking to go aggressive early. Now let's keep on the subject of the laning phase by talking about how Maokai has the best vision control out of any support in the game, and that is because of his saplings. Maokai's E does not do much damage, and I personally think using it in lane to harass is a huge waste of mana, especially because of the little damage it does. What it can do is act as a ward to prevent jungler ganks or just track the enemy jungler without using wards. In this clip here, you can see we're able to completely shut down Volibear's ganks by constantly having Tribush full of saplings. Having info on Voli's location on the map significantly helps our team, for they can play as they choose without worrying about a jungle gank. You can also use it for objective control by zoning off choke points to reach targets like Dragon and Baron Pit. The next one is that top lane Maokai and support Maokai are very different, and it's important to find the distinctions between them. Top lane Maokai is tankier because he has way more gold from last hitting creeps and can build more tanky items than utility items. Therefore, support Maokai works best if for a follow-up engager on the team or a secondary engager. Ideally, having some other form of engage in your team comp would work best for Maokai because support Maokai cannot act as strong as a frontline than top lane. Not saying support Maokai can't be a frontliner, he just excels at peeling for carries, and the less tankier stat makes him harder for him to stay alive and soak in more damage. Lastly, use support Maokai's simple kit to help your team focus on other aspects of the game. It doesn't take much to play Maokai, and it's a good opportunity to focus on tracking the enemy jungler, ward timers, summoner spell timers, vision control, objective control, roaming to other lanes, you name it. For example, if you're learning how to play Bard, there are many different aspects you have to learn before being considered a good Bard player, like hitting your Q, when to run from chimes, using Magical Journey, all while having to focus on support things like vision control. With Maokai, his abilities are so straightforward you can focus on other aspects of winning. And on that note, that's all I've got for you guys today. So if you enjoyed this guide, please hit that like button. It really helps my channel. Even if you watch this far, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, you could check out my other content by hitting that subscribe button and just checking out other videos I got for you. So hope you guys have a great day and have fun playing Support Maokai.